I know, another weight loss tips video. You must be exhausted from hearing the same health and weight loss tips over and over again. Drink more water, eat more greens, increase your protein intake, go on a walk, fast, go low carb, and finally avoid your favorite foods. Worst last tip ever. Well, you'll be happy to know that none of those tips will be on my list today. I'm Nick at Upgraded Health and I'm a holistic nutrition coach. And before I wrote 6 books on intermittent fasting, keto, carb cycling, and metabolism diets, I was a personal trainer, nutritionist, and owned a small fitness and health studio. And in today's video, I'm going to share my 4 best tips for getting rid of stubborn belly fat. I truly believe that if you follow these 4 tips every day to some extent, you will start seeing weight loss results almost immediately. Tip number 1. So have you heard about this new weight loss supplement? I'm just kidding. Supplements would literally be down close to the bottom of my tip list that I'm sharing with you today. First, before I go into the tips, I just want to say, if you have a slow metabolism and hormonal imbalances, you can kiss your chances of losing weight goodbye. With the slow metabolism and out of whack hormones, you will never get rid of stubborn belly fat. You can turn your body into a fat-burning, belly-flattening machine by following my 4 breakthrough tips today. Okay, maybe you don't want a flat belly or you think your flat belly days are over and done with. First off, they are not. I know, I'm a guy. What would I know about a woman's belly? Actually, more than you think, and I'll prove it to you. All right, let's forget about the future fat belly for a few minutes and focus on healing your broken metabolism. Yep, if you're overweight, we gotta fix your metabolism ASAP. You're in luck because they call me Mr. Fix-It. The 4 tips are detoxify, reduce, boost, and ignite. All right, that's it for today. Good luck. I'll see you next time. Just kidding again. I'm not going to leave you hanging like that. They call me Mr. Fix-It. What kind of Mr. Fix-It would I be? Tip number 1, detoxify your liver. The first step in turning your body into a fat-burning machine is to heal your liver. Your liver is extremely valuable to your body, metabolism, health, and ability to burn fat. It is directly responsible for over 600 metabolic activities and indirectly involved in literally all of them. Your liver's main role is to identify and eliminate toxins from your blood by policing the blood, looking for toxins that are dangerous to your survival and well-being. On the other hand, your liver looks for beneficial substances like vitamins and minerals and prepares them for proper use. As you know, vitamins and minerals are used to enhance your immunity, produce energy, protect your cells from oxidation and free radicals, protect your body from viruses and bacteria, and of course, building strong muscles, bones, and teeth. Your liver plays a vital role in digestion as it metabolizes all calories, especially proteins, which are broken down into amino acids to build lean muscle tissue, or what I like to call metabolically active tissue. The liver helps in regulating blood sugar, storing glycogen for later use, making sure muscles aren't broken down, which can lead to a slowed metabolic rate and gradual weight gain. I talk about this in my other videos about diets. Your liver is responsible for removing excess estrogens. If your liver is overloaded with toxins, this causes estrogens to build up in the body, causing estrogen dominance, low testosterone, listen up men if you're watching this, and low progesterone. More importantly, your liver helps to supply vital hormones throughout your body, helping to regulate your metabolism. Your liver is responsible for about 75% of your thyroid hormone production, making sure inactive T4 is converted to active T3. To be straightforward, if your liver isn't your number 1 priority when it comes to losing fat, you'll have a very hard time getting rid of excess weight and, of course, stubborn belly fat. Flat belly tip number 2, reduce. You want to reduce gut inflammation. If you experience bloating, gas, IBS, diarrhea, acid reflux, or any other undesirable stomach issue, your gut is likely leaky and inflamed. Your gut holds approximately 60 to 70% of your immune system, so it stands to reason that it would be a great place to reduce chronic inflammation. And if your gut is in bad shape, you can only imagine that your immune system is in some serious trouble. The most common components of food that can damage your intestinal lining are the proteins found in unsprouted grains, sugar, GMOs, conventional dairy, etc., soy, that type of stuff. Chronic inflammation in your gut is one of the biggest causes of serious diseases. Most people assume that your gut is only for digesting food, but it's way more complicated and much more involved than that. In fact, your gut is the first line of defense against all harmful substances. Your gut is where all the nutrients from food are transported into your body. And as much as nutrients need to be transported into the body for survival and optimal health, it's also imperative that harmful substances stay out of the body for protection. So it stands to reason that we want to get rid of gut inflammation. Literally, if your gut is inflamed, the last thing on your body's mind is to help you lose weight. So liver and gut, those are the first two steps. Tip number 3 is to boost your thyroid. So when your thyroid is slow from inflammatory foods, lack of exercise, the wrong kinds of exercise, hormonal imbalances, stress, and much more, the last thing your body wants to do is help you lose weight. It's too busy trying to survive, and we want to create a thriving environment. So the 4-step process to boost your thyroid function is to, number 1, treat the underlying causes. So we want to identify and treat the underlying causes of hypothyroidism, like food allergies, gluten, nutritional deficiencies, and stress. Step number 2, we want to optimize your nutrition. So support your thyroid with optimal nutrition, including foods that contain iodine, zinc, saturated fats, selenium, and much more. Number 3, minimize stress, eliminate adrenal exhaustion, and minimize stress by engaging in a comprehensive stress management program. Doesn't even have to be a program. Identify your stressor and then focus on that one at a time. And then finally, exercise, the right kinds of exercise. Engage in thyroid stimulating exercise, which boosts thyroid function and, of course, your overall metabolism without that cortisol release from long bouts of cardio. The thyroid is literally one of the most important glands in the body. As you know, it works in direct conjunction with the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, adrenal glands, and all of your reproductive organs. It also relies heavily on your digestion and liver function, which is why those were steps number 1 and 2. The thyroid regulates your energy expenditure, calories burned, cellular ATP production, energy, body temperature, and overall ability of your metabolism that stays elevated, so your metabolic rate. The most 3 common foods that inhibit its function, if you literally gave these foods up 85 to 90% of the time, this will help your liver, digestion, and your thyroid, and it'll help you create a fat-burning metabolism. So these 3 foods you want to avoid are soy, GMO, all kinds of thyroid inhibitors. Polyunsaturated vegetable oils, probably the number 1 worst food. If you gave up this food, just this one food, your health would improve so much more. Polyunsaturated vegetable oils literally block glucose from entering your cell. Remember, glucose is our number 1 fuel source. That's what's going to help with that elevated metabolism. And then finally, gluten. I know there's a big debate on this, but most of the grain, at least in the United States, is genetically modified. It's not the same gluten as our family or friends were eating 100 years ago. So those 3 foods. And so then you can start incorporating these 3 next foods that are most important for its function and ability to regulate your metabolism. Number 1, saturated and monounsaturated fat. It's literally the opposite of all of the foods that I just mentioned. Coconut oil, avocados, olive oil, focus on saturated and mono. And then protein from pastured organic animal sources. And then finally, carbohydrates. Yes, you don't want to avoid carbohydrates from fruits, vegetables, starches sometimes, gluten-free grains sometimes. And finally, tip number 4, and we're pretty much just bringing all of it together to ignite. Ignite your metabolism. Following the previous 3 tips, the end result is a happy and efficient metabolism that works with and for you instead of against you. Once you get rid of the foods keeping you inflamed, add the foods that burn fat, and organize and balance your meals so that your blood sugar is stable, your metabolism will have no choice but to help you look and feel amazing like you were in your 20s again. A diet that includes all the main macronutrients provides your body with the essential fuel it needs to maintain a fat-burning metabolism. By eating carbohydrates, you'll be supporting your hormones and vital nutrients and minerals and antioxidants to fulfill many metabolic processes. By eating protein, you'll be optimizing your fat-burning metabolism by giving it the building blocks of creating metabolically active tissue to consistently burn fat. And finally, by eating fats, you'll be balancing your hormones with decreased insulin secretion, improving fullness, and boosting your thyroid health. If a slow metabolism is a flat belly kiss of death, then the opposite must be true, right? What if I told you that you can reverse your slow fat storing metabolism to a fast fat burning metabolism by making a few simple changes to your diet and exercise plan? I just told you the secret to do that without drinking more water, going on long walks, etc., etc. This is the part where I send you to check out my healthy weight loss programs that have been sold over 20,000 copies and have helped hundreds and thousands of people all around the world lose tons of weight. But I'm not going to do that today. I'll just let you enjoy the 4 tips that I went over in today's video. In the next video, I'm going to tell you what to do instead of throwing your money away on expensive supplements. Thanks so much if you made it to the end of this video. I appreciate it. If you could hit a like if you learned something or are motivated to go on a more health and metabolism focused way of eating and dieting. And of course, if you're new here, subscribe for more videos just like this one.